Toss back in and get right to it.
How's it going, guys? This is Dr. FlexFit, and this is a very special episode. I have to bring my girlfriend Bella, who's a medical student. I think this is a great opportunity to talk about the relationship dynamics in medical school and residency. I brought Bella here so that she could shed some light on that.
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking. What a topic. It's not as easy as people think.
How do you and your partner prioritize time together despite busy schedules?
It's like a system now at this point between us two. It's really, we just pick times that we know we're both available. So like, for instance, if we have like the busiest schedules, we'll know that regardless, like let's say we both have our busy days, like Tuesdays are pretty heavy for me. And I think just whenever you have late days, not now, but.
I'm in clinic.
You just wanted to say that. We'll for sure have time, like when we wake up in the morning, like first thing we'll talk a little bit, and then at night, like we'll start and end our days with each other. Honestly, outside of everything else, that's been like really good for us. It's as close as we can get to like mimicking like real life.
Right.
Even if we were like super busy in real life, like
We'll
in
still
the
see
same
each other
spot in the morning, and we still go to sleep together at night.
The only thing I'll add on to it is that she does a good job of reaching out. Me personally, I kind of just get lost in whatever I'm doing.
Even if it's nothing.
Even if it's nothing.
She
She'll
really
shoot
wants
me a
us to-
text or she'll shoot me a call. I have a pretty long commute from my job to my house, which is about 40 minutes sometimes, up to an hour.
Yeah.
So I'll just call her. I'll give her the credit on that one for
Sure.
organizing the time. We also have Google calendars where we can see when the other person is busy.
Yeah, so like he'll know, for instance, like if he gets out of work and it's like my late day, like I'm talking about I have class from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Like he will theoretically will know to not go. But half the time he'll just check my location. It's easier at that point.
Oh yeah, she has my location like on a big screen, 24/7. So she's able to see where I'm at and what's going on.
If I did that, I would be failing all my classes. That's crazy. Also, we usually will like plot out time in our calendar if we have like a
Weekly virtual date.
yeah. Weekly is subjective, but we
Wow.
aim for weekly. We aim for weekly, but sometimes it's so busy we cannot do it.
All right. What are the biggest challenges you've faced in balancing a relationship with medical training?
There's no extra challenges outside of like the schedule. Since we're both in very similar boats, like maybe not the same exact timelines, but very similar boats, like we just get it. I don't think there's any real challenge. I don't know. I can't speak on that because I feel like that's more for someone who's not in like the medical field.
Right.
We're both in it, so we get it.
Yeah.
Like it sucks and we might like get annoyed by it, but like we can't. It's not like we're gonna make it an issue, kind of thing.
Right, because we understand the dynamics of it all. Sometimes you just gotta stay on longer hours or work longer hours, study longer hours. So,
Yeah.
how has your relationship evolved since starting medical school / residency?
We started it together in school.
Yeah, we started our relationship together while we were in school.
I think it's definitely evolved. We have a better like system and grasp of what works for us long distance. I feel like.
Yeah, I think I got better with time because originally it was I was just pretty much interested in studying all the time. I was in the what's that called, the X track, the
Yeah.
accelerated track. So I had to take on a whole lot of information all at once, and I kind of just wanted to study.
Yeah,
and
like
study some more.
ironically, I think we talk more now, even though my schedule is more busy than yours. Like structurally, I mean, like in school wise, like you didn't have to go to school a lot. You were just like kind of studying.
Yeah, I didn't go to lectures if I didn't have to. I was more of a stay at home and study inside my closet.
And unfortunately, mine are required, so I have no choice.
Yeah. Do you think being in medicine has strengthened or strained your relationship?
110%
Why?
strengthened.
Strengthened? I think 110%
What is it strained?
strengthened.
Like, it's not possible to strain anything with book of medicine.
That's true. I think these questions would be better for somebody who is out of medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's taxing is the distance. It can be very taxing.
That's pretty much a long distance relationship.
It is a long distance
And
relationship.
a medical or like a relationship like this could become long distance at any moment. So if you're doing like clinicals or rotations and they send you to another state or
Right.
city, they can make it long distance. If you're matched into a residency program that's in a different state, that can make it long distance.
Yeah.
If you're doing research somewhere else, that can make it long distance. Like, and this is the most traveling I think I'll probably I'll do more traveling when I have time.
Right, but it'll be like a different kind of traveling. This is
Yeah.
the most traveling that even I'll do too, like whenever I come back.
Exactly.
Because it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
You got to get the good training where you can and when you can, so you travel for it. How do you handle disagreements or misunderstandings when you both are exhausted or stressed? Why?
We just don't want to talk about it.
Why? Well, you?
No, like both of us.
Both of us?
I wasn't always like that. I have like this thing in my head that I need to like, 'cause it stresses me out to have like an issue, especially with someone like so important. That's like such a big like part of like my day, even if we're long distance. So like I used to want to do this a lot more, where I'd want to like solve the issue like immediately, like in the moment, like just because in my head I'm thinking that's the easiest way and we just move on. He has a completely different way. Honestly, sometimes we do have to just say to table it. Yeah. Like if you want to talk about something and I like have an exam the next day, there's no way.
There's no way.
There's
It's just not possible.
Yeah, it's just not. And if you, well, like not so much now, but like when you were on floors and you would come home and like
Be
there was
exhausted.
yeah, and be exhausted, you would have to. Well, like that, it was harder then too because I think,
I was just
I
getting
think-
into residency.
yeah, no, but you also knew that like we didn't spend a lot of time talking on the phone, period. So I think you would try
Yeah.
to like talk about it then if you could, or if not, we just. Because imagine then the next day you would wake up at 5 a.m.
Right. Yeah, that's only like 4 days off per month.
Yeah,
And it's like greater than 12 hours per day. It's exhausting.
it's very exhausting.
Some days you're just not gonna have it. You get home or after a shift, and you're just like dead on the inside. I think I've said this a couple times where I'm just like, you can say what you're gonna say, but like I'm not gonna be able to register it properly.
Yeah.
And the response you're gonna get isn't gonna be a well thought out one.
It's one thing that we're good at though. Like we always say that we don't want to go to sleep like mad at each other.
Facts.
Like we'll always at least we'll interact with each other before we go to bed, no matter what.
How do you check in with each other emotionally despite the chaos of training?
We're both very outspoken, so I feel like every time we have an issue with something, it's like addressed immediately. If I have an exam and I really don't have time to like talk about something that might be bothering me, or just something that like even it doesn't have to be about like bothering me about us two, just in general. But I think one thing too that we should probably do more of that we don't do enough of is just like sometimes I'll like it's like those times, you know, when I've told you like, hey, like weekly check in, like is there anything you want to get off your chest?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So we have to be better about that, I feel like.
Weekly check-ins.
Yeah. Just like make it like a Sunday thing or something, and just like a weekly reset kind of thing.
Okay, how do you plan for big life events, marriage, kids, travel, while balancing training?
Well, I can go with the easy one first. So travel, just when we both have breaks or when he has PTO. I want to do it when we're both like super big. Like right now, we don't want to do it. It's just like the
Have step
compounding
three.
factor. You have step 3. I have school.
Residency salary is equivalent to an associate manager at Burger King. To put things in perspective, I looked it up. But they make more per hour.
So good. But yeah, I think we don't have a set timeline. We're kind of just going with the flow. I feel like make a set timeline, but
Yeah, we should. We should do like a visual board or
yeah. Well, I mean, like marriage is in the close horizon,
right.
and then after that, we'd probably get a place together, just
Right.
to have like a home,
Right.
and then I guess we'd go from there. So the mics died earlier, and we had to stop.
We're doing the video earlier. Had to come over and catch the flight for her because she has to go back to medical school. I just want to say thank you guys for watching,
Thank you.
and we'll see you guys next time. And we still have Luna here as well, manning the camera.
You want to show her or no?
I show her.
Is a good puppy. Bye.